Hello guys and welcome to another match from the Stronghold Crusader 2 European Christmas Tournament. In this match we have Micha and Apocalyptic66. Now you see my Steam name here, Stronghold Crusader 2 Tournament, and Micha is kind of after that. Sadly, the host has a priority when it comes to names, so there I am. Well, Micha is orange. He's doing the building now. Now, to be an observer here, we need to be in a co-op mode with the players. So I am with Micha, and here's the Apocalyptic. Now, this is going to be an interesting match. Both players are good, experts, I would like to say. And the result of the match, the outcome, it's even unknown to me. It depends on what tactics they use and how they're going to handle, how is their economy going to be. Micha, I would say, needs more woodcutters. Yeah, Apocalyptics does better when in terms of wood camps, but he doesn't have enough people to use them. Micha does have enough people to use the wood camps. He could disband these units after building 3 hovels. He could disband these units and automatically fill all those wood camps. That would be a great move. He would get a lot of wood in a short amount of time. Now we see that Micha is going to produce candles in order to perform church services, and as you know, candles are made out of nothing, which, well, if you have enough candle workshops, can grant 30 popularity, and this way you don't even need food if you have 30 popularity. Let's be serious. But if you don't have food, you will have minus 30 popularity, and if you have Zillow's church services, you get 30 popularity, and if you sum these two numbers, minus 30 plus 30, you will get 0. Therefore your popularity will be 10, and is the popularity that comes from having free hovels. If you have free hovels, and you can ask for taxes plus 1, but that's it. Of course, if you go for ale production, again, you can go, you can get 30 popularity if you give them feasting rations, you know. Now, so in Stronghold Crusader 1, maybe the matches weren't all about having the most popularity, but in Stronghold Crusader 2, everything changes. Who has the most popularity can basically generate a lot of income, and this way he gets more powerful. But if you don't generate gold by taxes, you are pretty doomed. Of course, you can generate gold selling, for example, armors, but of course you need to have a base, and that base is taxes. Taxes are vital in Stronghold Crusader 2. Always ask for taxes, and always look to get more and more popularity from offering ale to your peasants, candles, whatever. Now we see that Apocalyptic has gold, and we can clearly see that Micha and both players are actually spending the gold on wood, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, for example, Micha couldn't generate that much wood only with his wood camps and building all those stuffs. Both players seem to go for a bread economy. Apocalyptic is a bit more advanced. He has 2 wheat farms and one mill and 2 bakeries so far. Micha doesn't have the bakeries, but we can clearly see that Apocalyptic is better. And if you don't believe me, You don't believe me. Don't believe me. I'm lying here. Yeah, but in my eyes, Apocalyptic
the greatest lord.
has the proper beginning for a very good economy. Micha, on the other hand, he has a very slow start. But I think Micha will overcome Apocalyptic, because Micha is going simultaneously for two types of popularity, to say so. It's not correct, but I'm gonna call it so. So what are these two types of I mean, let's say two ways of getting popularity, which is by giving ale to his peasants, and by giving church services. We can see that that Apocalyptic is going for the ale production as well. That's pretty nice. Anyhow, guys, I would like to tell you more about the territory and the way the players will fight this time. So, in the previous rounds, all players played on the Hyena map. The Hyena map doesn't require necessarily a lot of castle building plans, but on Crusader Tactics, the players have to be more tactical. In Hyena, you just had to build 2 rows of walls on 2 different sides, and bam, your ass was protected. But in Crusader Tactics, things change. The grass area, which means your food production, your ale production, and in this case your wood production, can't be protected as easily as it could in on the Hyena map, because on the Hyena map you basically had the terrain advantage. The hills somehow acted like walls, but here you have no walls, at least not on the border of your territory. So there's a huge open space that the players can use to attack each other, and of course they must focus and they must concentrate their forces to defend that point. Usually that point is in the middle, because the players can actually hit each other from the edge of the border. For example, look, this is the border of the orange player, and this is the border of the blue player. And as you can see, it's not a big distance. A catapult can fire from inside apocalyptic territory to Micha's territory, and vice versa. Also, trebuchets can reach pretty far inside the enemy castle, so the players must not adventure to build buildings too close to their borders. That will be an issue for all the players. For both players. They are all the players. Now, this is Micha, and we clearly see that he got a lovely cattle production and a good ale production, and also a working food production. That's that we can appreciate. We see that Micha actually has a better economy, because he has we can't I shouldn't compare the economy by only this point, but well, I'm right. Yeah, Micha has a better economy than Apocalyptic's economy. We can appreciate that, of course, and I really look forward for some battles, because as you know, guys, this game has 2 sides. and
Not enough workers
50
available to
minutes,
run this
for
building.
15 minutes, there are 5 minutes left, we will see the economical side of the game, and after that the military side is in. And keep in mind that even if you have an outstanding economy in Stronghold Crusader 2, you can easily lose a match. It doesn't matter if you have 10,000 gold and the enemy has 1,000, he can still kick your ass easily if you are a very bad commander, a very bad tactician when it comes to the military side of the game. Now, you can clearly see that both players placed the stockpile close to the grass area. Why? Why didn't they place the stockpile close to the stone or the iron deposits? Well, the answer is very simple, and if you don't know it, let me tell you more about it. So, you can see that both players are going for bread economy and ale production, which requires grass. And as you can see, only one single worker is carrying the wheat and the hops from the hop farm or the wheat farm to the stockpile. And of course, if the stockpile would have been placed here, it would have taken more time for the worker to reach the stockpile and then reach back the hop farm or the wheat farm, you know. And that's why it's good to have the stockpile close to the grass area. But most importantly, the wood production. The wood production is here, in this area, and so should be the stockpile. The stockpile should always be close to the wood camps and the trees. So always try to leave a tiny distance between the wood, the trees, the wood camps, and the stockpile. Always, but always, because the wood camps also have one single worker who carries the wood. So it will take even more time if the stockpile is far away from the wood camp. It will take even more time for the worker to carry the wood. But if we talk about stone and iron production, you can see that not the workers are carrying the stones or the iron, but the oxsteaders. And if one oxsteader is not enough, you can put 2 oxsteaders to carry the stone or the iron, because these guys will keep producing constantly stone and iron. So there is the answer. That's why you never consider the stone deposits or the iron deposits when you place the stockpile. Never. Rather take in consideration the wood camps, the economy you're gonna go for example bread economy and ales. Yeah, so that's very important advice that I have for you. Of course, we can see that both players start producing horse archers early. Apocalyptic has more horse archers. I mean, has more units than Micha. We can see that Micha has crossbowmen as well, and so does Apocalyptic. Of course, guys, from this moment I can tell you that Apocalyptic has a huge disadvantage. This side is going to be vulnerable to this crossbowman, and since Micha already has the crossbowman on the tower, it's going to be hard for Apocalyptic to do something about it. So he's gonna spend 100 of gold on. He's gonna spend hundreds of gold on trebuchets and other tactics to attempt to take out this tower. Okay, let me save, guys.
Overwrites.
I don't trust the autosave. I mean, I'm too lazy to move the autosave file to the saved games folder. Sorry. Alright, the peacetime is over. Let the fun begin. We can clearly see that Micha again has a better advantage. Has an advantage because he has the portable shields. Yes, the portable shields will protect his horse archers. We can see that Apocalyptic partially surrounded his territory with walls. Micha only protects, let's see, this side. He has his units here, which means he's gonna protect them easily. Oh, Micha has catapults, and he's going to hit Apocalyptic's castle with one catapult. More catapults would have proven to be more efficient, but Micha does not have enough gold at this moment. Still, Micha put spikes here around his keep to protect his ass against assassins. We can see that Micha hits the siege camp of Apocalyptic. Well, Apocalyptic's gonna lose 300 gold at this point, which is a very good move Micha is using Wilding Dervish against Apocalyptic. Apocalyptic doesn't have anything that protects his units against units that have frenzied attack. So Micha did a very good move. As I said, guys, 2 units just took down around 20 horse archers. So imagine the struggle of Apocalyptic. But I can tell you that Micha didn't make the best of that move, because he ran out of portable shields, and he lost some horse archers here. Anyway, guys, this side is protected. We can see that Micha can use this path to get inside Apocalyptic's castle. Micha is bringing down more walls that belongs to Apocalyptic, and as you saw, guys, Micha has pikes here, and this will basically protect his lord against assassins. And as you can see, Micha did a very bad move here. He wasted his horse archers. Basically, crossbowmen are extremely deadly for horse archers. Horse archers can die from one single hit of a crossbowman. So Apocalyptic has had crossbowmen here, and it was clearly a tactical, a bad move from Micha to attack Apocalyptic, and he lost all his horse archers. Now, as I said, a second way to protect your lord against assassins,
You are the greatest lord.
assassin, let's say sneak attack, it would be by placing like 4 or 5 how's it called, 4 or 5 pikemen in defensive stance. Alright, we can clearly see that Micha is trying to open new ways to get inside Apocalyptic's castle. Because,
my lord.
guys, you see, if Micha would attack from 2 sides, those crossbowmen would just move around. They wouldn't hit anything, while the crossbowmen, while the horse archers can easily go and kill the workers, and bam, Apocalyptic is down. And we see that Apocalyptic Micha placed a horse archer here to protect, to check in case assassins come. Okay, Micha basically makes a very good tactical move. He will break inside through this path. Basically, he got his ass covered by the archers on this tower. As you can see, they inflict a lot of damage to the crossbowmen here of the Apocalyptic. Apocalyptic would better do to move those units, otherwise he's in big trouble. Okay. If yeah, we can see that this is a very bad move from Apocalyptic, and a very good move from Micha. Basically, he has his units covered, and he has a way in. What can he want more? Now, Apocalyptic's economy is threatened, and you can see that Apocalyptic doesn't produce ales anymore. Why? Because he barely has any hope farms. I suppose he focuses too much on the army size. I mean, military side. But it's crystal clear that Micha has the advantage, both military and economically. It's going to be an interesting match. We see that he placed another horse archers here in order to see when assassins are coming. Now, guys, let's check how many units does Apocalyptic have. Apocalyptic has like 51 units. Now, how many units do you see on the map? I see around 7 crossbowmen, and that's it, boy. What does it mean? What does this mean, guys? 51 minus 7 equals 44, which means Apocalyptic has 44 assassins. In other terms, he will try to rush Micha's. I mean, he will try to sneak attack Micha, but Micha is very well protected. He has pikes and he has pikemen to defend his lord. Therefore, a snake attack with assassins will fail dramatically. Yes, it will fail, guys. We can see that Apocalyptic doesn't produce iron, nor stone, nor wood, and barely produces any ale. Alright, allow me to save.
Overwrite saved game.
Yeah, so we can clearly see that Apocalyptic is in a bit of trouble. I don't know what he's thinking. They are lagging. The players are lagging. Well, Micha has his sides protected, and yeah, it looks like okay, guys. We continue. We had a little break, to say so, and now we continue. We see that Micha keeps pushing the enemy. He keeps destroying walls. He will have to face a lot of crossbowmen in this struggle. Now, it would have been very easy for Apocalyptic to deal with this attack by simply making 2 war wagons, putting the crossbowmen there, and going after the horse archers of Micha. But there's a problem. Micha has wildling dervishes, and the wildling dervish, to counter them, you need pikemen, and sadly Apocalyptic doesn't have them. If he doesn't get some pikemen or something, he's going to be in big trouble. Big trouble. Okay. Now the problem is Micha does not have pikemen either, but the Micha still has the advantage. Now the problem is for Micha is that Apocalyptic made Wailing Dervishes as well, and which brings the combat to kind of equal. Now Micha burnt the economy of Apocalyptic, so Apocalyptic is a bit trapped. Oh my god, what happened here? Yeah, we clearly saw a battle between Wailing Dervishes that belong to Apocalyptic and Wailing Dervishes that belong to Micha, and it looks like Apocalyptic won that battle, but Apocalyptic had enough troubles. Yeah, he lost all the Crowsman, pretty much all the units. Let's be serious. Alright. It's looking good. It's looking good. So, yeah, Micha basically broke inside Apocalyptic's castle, and Apocalyptic is pretty much in the biggest issue of his life. Yeah, people have to train still. The players have to train on this map to perform their tactics, because as you can see, a little mistake can really cause you to lose the game. Now, not everything is over for Apocalyptic. I would like to check this side out, because assassins might appear from here and there. You know, I don't know from which side will Apocalyptic strike, but he's gonna lose the assassins, and I want to be here when he does that. I mean, I want to see this fair mistake, this big mistake that Apocalyptic is gonna make. He has 44 assassins. Oh, no sign of assassins yet. And Micha does not have melee units. Oh, he does now. Well, it will take some time for the knights to reach Apocalyptic's lord. And I suppose Apocalyptic has enough time to get his assassins where they should get. Oh, it looks like Apocalyptic gives up, basically, because he sent the lord straight to Micha's army.
Victory!
Alright guys, we clearly see that Micha had a better
run with honey,
economy.
the gazelle's hoof shall be stuck in it.
And yeah, Micha dominated everywhere. Gold, peasants, food, wood, stone, and iron. Except weapons. It looks like Micha didn't produce the weapons. He actually bought them. Alright guys, this was it. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more. Take care, bye bye.